Hey, how's it going? I'm just in the middle of something right now, don't worry, I'll explain. Basically, the other day I was at a pumpkin patch, right? I am now here, and I have this wonderful new pumpkin by my side as well. If you know anything about me other than the fact that I have a crippling obsession with being a virgin, you'd know I'm a certified pumpkin owner 3 years in a row. I have not gone 1 year without owning a single pumpkin, and at this point it's kind of hard to tell if that's a flex or an addiction. Regardless, I think I know my way around pumpkins by now, so I'm just taking care of this guy, or girl. I'm not sure, actually. Every year I always end up talking about some stupid, amusingly unscary video game stories, and I am tired of it. I am ending it right here, right now. So sit back and relax, hopefully with a brand new pumpkin in your arms, because today, we won't be talking about video games at all. We will be talking about how to take care of your own pumpkin. The first step in ensuring your pumpkin has a happy life is to ensure its safety. So step 1 of taking care of your pumpkin is to make sure it lives in a safe environment. Make sure there are no deadly weapons around your spooky festive fruit, as well as being in an area where you won't accidentally kick the shit out of it. Once that first and easiest step is completed, you must move on to step 2, which is properly feeding your pumpkin. Pumpkins like candy, Oreos, and energy drinks, nothing else. Don't even try. This is how you properly make your pumpkin drink energy drinks. Spirit Bomb! It's extremely important your pumpkin is fed well, because if it isn't, it will lead to emergency situation number 1. This situation is when your pumpkin is just angry as shit. I definitely don't recommend getting into a pickle like that, because your pumpkin will just be mad at you for like 3 days and it will lead you into a mild stage of depression, and that sucks. So make sure you feed your pumpkin properly, and if you do, you're on to step 3. Step 3 is to play with your pumpkin. Every good pumpkin owner needs to play with their pumpkin. It's the pumpkin owner code. That's the pumpkin law. It's also a good opportunity to teach your pumpkin some new tricks and stuff. I mean, look at him go. If all has been well so far, you're on to step 4, which is very important. I cannot stress this enough. You can't mess up this step. If you do, your pumpkin owning days are over. Step 4 is under no circumstances should you ever throw your pumpkin out the window. I get it, okay? Sometimes you just wake up and choose evil, but you can't fall to those urges because you have to realize how much being a pumpkin owner means to you and why you would never want to give it up. So after step 4, there's only one step left, but before we talk about it, we must first mention emergency situation number 2. Emergency situation number 2 is when your pumpkin commits suicide, which is no good. So your first question here would probably be, why did they do it? Because of you. It's all your fault. You weren't there when they needed you most, when they needed a shoulder to cry on, when they were alone. Not only are you a terrible pumpkin owner, but you're a terrible friend. You're pathetic. No, you're worse than pathetic. You're sick. The fifth and final step of being a pumpkin owner is one of the most important, which is to make sure your pumpkin just isn't f***ing stupid. Teach it some shit. Use your 9th grade math skills to teach it some algebraic equations. I don't know. In the end, though, it doesn't matter that much because you're only owning it for the month of October, let's be real. And the only reason you're owning it that month is because it's Halloween. Boo. But yeah, happy Halloween on my wall, considering it's the only thing that's been listening to me the whole time.
Hey, that's not true.
When did you get here?
Right when I heard you say the word pumpkin. Duh.
I'm gonna ignore the fact that you somehow heard me from miles away and just say that makes no sense.
Well, it does make sense. See, you said the word pumpkin, and that reminded me of the letter P, which reminded me of pluck. So, of course, first thing I did when I heard it was that I came right over here.
You must show up to places uninvited a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got the place called on me several times.
Can you please leave?
Yes.
Bye.
See ya. Though I'll just be taking this real quick.
Could you put it back down, please?
Oops. Force of habit. Yeah, sorry about that. Happy Halloween.
what he said. Happy Halloween. And if you're wondering, yes, I did dress up. I went as Scott Pilgrim. I mean, I look just like him. He had brown hair too. Anyways, happy Halloween. I hope you now know how to properly take care of a pumpkin. Though maybe don't take my advice for it because I'm not even a pumpkin owner. No, really, I'm not even lying, by the way. I threw that shit out the window.